Good morning, friends. This morning topic is importance of social connection. Yes, the growing importance of connectivity among human beings is very important. Friends, there is no denying the fact that modern age is a busy living age. We are living in the age of busy life. We are always trying to strike a balance between work, hobbies, and self care. But the fact is that in doing so, several times we get, away from or we remain disconnected from our friends, relatives, and our workers. What happens actually in today's age? We live busy life trying to strike a balance between work, hobbies, and self-care, and more often our social connection fall by the wayside. But connecting with other is more important that you might think. Why I'm talking about connecting with other is more important. Social connections can prove to be a greater determinant to all other factors, such as, you know absence of social connection may lead to to increase anxiety, depression. But getting connected with human being, getting social connection, getting connected with the human being can lower our anxiety, can also lower depression and help us regulate our emotions, lead to higher self-esteem and empathy, and actually improve our immune system. By neglecting our need to connect, we put our health at risk. Friends, by neglecting ourselves to connect with people, put ourselves at risk. It is very important to get connected with people. The reality is that we are living in time of the disconnection. While technology seems to connect us more than ever, the screens around us disconnect us from nature, from ourselves, and from others. Wi-Fi alone is not enough to fulfill our social needs. We need face-to-face interaction to thrive. Technology should enhance our connectivity to others, but it cannot replace. So, face to face interaction is equally important. And most important, our inherent need for human connection. It does not mean that every day introvert must become a socially butterfly. What I mean to say, having human connection can look different for each person. If you are not sure where to start finding meaningful connection, you can just have join a new club or try out a group activity. If you are feeling yourself socially disconnected, try to join a new club or try out a group activity. Reach out to an old friend you have lost touch with. If you have lost touch with an old friend, reach out to him or her. Then volunteer for a cause or a care about. Suppose if you are interested in any social cause, try to volunteer it. Then eat lunch at a place where people gather. Introduce yourself to your neighbors. Ask someone for help when you need it. Do a random act of kindness. That is also very important. Human beings are inherently social creatures. As far back as we can trace, humans have traveled, hunted, thrived in social groups, and for good reason. Humans who were separated from their tribe often suffered severe consequences. Social groups provide us with an important part of our identity. Social groups provide us with an important part of our, you know, important part of our identity. And more than, they teach us a set of skills that can help us live a quality life. Feeling socially connected, especially in an increasing isolated world, is more important than ever. The benefits of social connections should not be overlooked. It improves our quality of life. We have ever moved away from our social home base, then we have good idea about just how much social connection shape us everyday life and well-being. One study shows that social connection is a greater determinant to health than obesity, smoking, and high blood pressure. And social connection does not necessarily mean physically being present with people in a literal sense, but someone's subjective experience of feeling understood and connected to others. One scale that expects us, or the people, several experts have always said that a person's subjective level of loneliness is causing him to go into deep depression. Therefore, friends, getting socially connected is very important. It boosts our mental health. Friendship offers a number of mental health benefits, such as increased feeling of belongings, purpose, and increased level of happiness, reduced level of stress, improved self-worth and confidence. A study conducted at a free health clinic in New York found that respondents with insufficient perceived social support were the most likely to suffer from mental health disorder like anxiety and depression. Studies in USA have shown that the people who are not having social connectivity are more prone to suffer from anxiety, stress, and depression, and that is very, very fatal for our survival. Therefore, friends, it is important to get socially connected with our friends, relatives, and our co-workers. It also helps us to live longer. Research has shown that social connectivity not only impact our mental health but our physical health as well. A review of 148 studies indicates that the individuals with a stronger social relationship had 50% increased likelihood of survival. Those who are having higher social connectivity have higher rate of survival, and those who have poor social connectivity have poor rate of survival. It also decreases the risk of suicidal. We have seen that people living in isolation or living lonely life often tend to go for suicide. So social connectivity can decrease the factors such as a risk of suicide. One of these factors of connectivity with the Centers for Disease Control, CDC, defines that the degree to which a person or a group is socially close, interested, or shares resources with others person. Relationship can play a crucial role in protecting a person against suicidal thoughts and behavior. People often living in loneliness can have suicidal thoughts. So social connectivity can decrease the risk of suicide and the risk of self-torture among the individuals, and that is what I wanted to emphasize upon. Thank you, friends. It is very important to remain socially connected to have a healthy and better quality of life. Thank you. Have a nice day.